Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf and I am here with Noah Guthrie. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I am doing so good. Thank you so much again for taking the time to talk with us today and doing the live stream. I love that. Um,
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have a lot to talk about. You've got a lot going on. So,
Yeah, I
so
do.
tell me right now what's going through your head with your pledge campaign because you guys exceeded your goal.
Yeah, right now what's going through my head is we are almost done fulfilling all these orders. We did. We exceeded the goal. I have some really awesome fans that have been with me from the start that usually tune into these kind of things and really are just very generous, very awesome people. But yeah, we exceeded the goal, and now it's just fulfilling all the pledges. So we're sending out the CDs and the the handwritten lyrics and just all of it. And it's a lot of work, but
Oh,
no, we're nearing the end of that, and yeah, it's really just doing a lot of press like this and interviews and all that stuff.
well, that's great. I'm so excited for you, and I have to say that just watching your performance on Glee has been so fun. You have an amazing voice, and
Thank
your rendition of "Sexy and I Know It." Oh my gosh! I mean, 25 million views already on YouTube. It's over that. It's how did you expect that? Did you see that coming?
No, it was gosh, sexy. I know it was really. I mean, just something I decided to do kind of last minute because I was running out of time. I needed to post something new, and I was behind. And it was a song that was huge on the radio, and just thought it was kind of silly, and decided to cover it. And you just never know what's gonna go viral. So I went to bed after I posted that video and just kind of let it do its thing, and it blew up, and I you know ended up going on the Today Show a few days later and playing it there, and just kind of set a lot of things in motion for me, that really strange cover song. But no, and I got a huge fan base out of it that have stuck with me till this day. So very grateful for that very odd decision.
Well, I mean, it really was pretty great because when I heard it, I was like, wow. That song used to. I'm sorry, LMFAO. I just that song used to kind of annoy me because it was overdone on all the Eminem commercials.
Yeah.
But when
And
I
it was,
heard your version, I was like, it's
I'm
just
sorry, I
great.
was just it was weird to me. It was like 3 months old when I covered it, and it was still on all over the radio. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, no, no. You're good. You're good. There's something else that I've been dying to talk to you about. When I saw you post on Twitter the other day about your vinylized specs, that's what you're wearing
Yeah,
right now, right?
yeah, I am. So I got these in Europe. See if I can get them close enough to the camera here. But they are made of vinyl records. I guess you can't really see in this light, but there's little grooves and stuff in them. And yeah, I met this guy in Europe who had a little eyeglass shop, and was just a super awesome guy. And we ended up talking, and he wanted to gift me a pair of these glasses. And
Wow.
yeah, it was amazing. They're the best glasses I've ever had. They're
They're
like,
great, and I'm gonna just show you mine because I got the sunglasses,
oh, I love that. I'm
and
wanting
they're
some sunglasses.
aren't
Yeah,
those rad?
those
Um,
are rad.
I love it, but and then okay, for the people at home who don't know, and I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but for the people that are at home that don't know, the sunglass case is actually made out of a 45.
Yeah, that's what mine was.
Yeah,
It's
and
not.
it's so cool. But I same thing as you. I ran into this little store, but it was in Franklin, Tennessee, and I
Okay,
was there
yeah.
for the Nashville Elvis Festival, and there was the Elvis record in the window. So I thought, okay, why does an eyeglass shop have that? So I walked in,
Uh,
and then I was like hooked. I was like, man, they're a little pricey, and I was not gifted my pair.
yeah, no, I got very lucky.
Yeah.
I'm still, yeah, the reason I don't have the sunglasses is because they are pricey.
They are, but it was one of those things where I was like, how I'm not going to have this opportunity all the time. I was
Oh
in a
yeah, no,
position to where I could do it.
and they're very durable. Like
Yes,
they're nice glasses. So I'm super happy with them. Yeah.
I know, me too, and it's so cool because, like you said, the grooves and everything that are in there, not. It's just they're so unique, they're so cool. So, anyways, thank you for letting me share that with you. And,
Yeah, of
I
course.
feel like as soon as I saw that tweet, my purchase was justified at that moment because I was like, I'm not alone in my craziness. I just, it was great. So thank you. But what do you have coming up? Tell everybody about your new album.
Yeah, so the new album, The Valley, is out now. It's everywhere that you get music or stream music. And, it was about, I guess, 2.5 to 3 years in the making. It was just a bunch of songs that I had been sitting on since before I got on Glee and had to kind of, do a brief hiatus from music just to act and stuff. And after I got done with that show, I wanted to go back to music. That's my passion. And always has been. So I wanted to get these songs released. I had fans that were really, really wanting a new record, and I was itching to get back in the studio. So thus The Valley was born. Pared it down to, I think we have 10 songs on this record, plus a bonus track. But I don't know. I'm proud of it. It's also, it's self-produced. Me and my older brother Ian produced it together. With some bandmates of ours that we really love. And I mean, there's even like my dad singing on it somewhere. Like it's a family thing. And, now like that I've looked back on just the days of making it, I don't know. I'm so happy with how it came about. It was a fun experience. Yeah.
That's great. And, being able to actually do that show and put your music on hold and then to be able to go back to it, do you feel like by doing that, you were able to bring more to the album because of your experience on Glee?
I think so, because I wrote some of the songs on this record right after or during Glee. And when I shot that show, I live in South Carolina. I live in a very small town in South Carolina. And I'd been to LA many times, but just never to stay for a long time. So for that show, I had to move out there for about 7 months. And, it's a fantastic town, but it's just extremely different from what I was used to.
Yes.
So I think I got a lot of, there's a lot of songs on there that are kind of like, they kind of dabble in like loneliness, stuff like that. And I was just away from family, away from my girlfriend, just the normal thing. But yeah, it definitely influenced. I mean, I have a song on there called Leaving California, and that is literally just about that. So yeah, I think it influenced it.
I just moved here from California. I'm in Nashville now, so
yeah,
I can relate to that song.
yeah.
But no, and you're right. LA is definitely, there are some parts of LA that are just absolutely beautiful, and it is a great town, and the food is so much different in LA than it is out this way. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, it is. I would say the food, and I think, the main thing I notice is just from being in the business, like it's, LA is such a different vibe from Nashville, or really anywhere else. And it is like, it's a fantastic place to be, but like I don't know, for the music industry, I really tend to enjoy Nashville's music scene. And just the way the industry is run a little, just kind of more like warm, I guess, if that makes sense.
It is. It's very open, very welcoming. Everybody here wants to see you succeed. Everybody's all about networking. How can I connect you to, these people? I mean, just in the few months, because I moved here in January, just in the few months that I've been here full time, I cannot even tell you how many industry people are trying to connect me with other people. And, I have legendary stars that, T.G. Shepherd, who's, lived at Graceland with Elvis for 7 years, asking me, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And I'm sitting here like, is this even for real? Like, everybody here wants to help, and it's great. And, you're with Aristo PR, and we love everybody at Aristo. They're all so great.
So I've known them for a short time now, but I really have come to really love that team. They're fantastic.
Yeah. They really are, and I've seen them do nothing but just the most professional work with their artists, and just everything that they've done has been just absolutely amazing. And
they're like really passionate about their artists, and that's not only hard to find in the business, but it's just good to find genuine people that really do want to see you succeed and are, not only do they want you to succeed, for their own success, but they are like in it to win it, like they want you to do what you love, and they want to do what they love. So it's a cool team.
It really is, and just everybody's so super nice. But you know, the thing is with everything that you have going on and having a good support team with you is the most important thing, and that's why I love that you said your family is involved. I know your dad and your brother are. When did you get started with music? When did you realize that this is something you wanted to do?
I got started with music. I mean, just I guess I decided to do it professionally when I was around like 17, I guess. But I've been around music my whole life. You know, my dad and my stepmom are both studio singers, and I kind of grew up listening to them. And I was just always surrounded by good music. You know, at my mom's house, I would always have really great music around me. She has fantastic taste, and my brother has awesome taste too. So it was just, we all just kind of fed each other. And, you know, just grew up in it. And when I was in 11th grade, things just kind of started picking up musically and started playing shows, and did my 12th grade year online, just so I could start touring and stuff like that. So it would be like me and my dad packing up into a rental car and going all over the country, and then soon enough taking my brother, and then we'd add a bandmate and then add a bandmate. And now it's just a bunch of different, you know, incarnations of that all the time. And it's been awesome. You know, I'm extremely lucky that at my age I get to do what I do for my living, and it's really awesome.
I think that's great. Are there any moments that you've had so far that just stand out to you in your career, in your music career?
Man, you know, obviously, like, you know, obviously the Sexy I Know It thing and the Glee thing and all that stuff, but really, like, where I'm most comfortable, I think, is one, in the studio, and two, on the stage. You know, I want to be, I like performing, and I like, you know, going to intimate venues and playing intimate shows for people, and I don't know, it's always been about the song themselves for us. So anytime we're putting on a performance or anything like that, it's not, we're not going to be flashy or anything like that. We're going to play the music, and just really try to connect with the fans, you know, and with the audience that's there, and win over new fans. And you know, it's just it's a fun thing to do. And I've always been, you know, very passionate about kind of just the grassroots way of things. And, you know, you have to tackle social media, and I'm trying to get better at that every day. But I just love writing the songs and playing the songs.
Right?
You know?
Yeah. Well, you know, the social media world has really just blown up and taken off. And I mean, you know, for a while it was just MySpace, you know. Right. Then it was, you know, just the Facebook, and some people kind of did both. And then now, all of a sudden, you have all of these things that are, I mean, they're insane. And, you know, I laugh about this all the time with some people, because I'm like, you know, they need to make something, they need to make an app where you just post to one and it goes to like all 20 gazillion social media things. So you're posting one time, because, man, it can get out of control for people.
Yeah, there's so many different things like that we've tried to use and stuff, but there's always some weird workaround or something. I don't know. But who knows? I'll get it one of these days.
Yeah, I don't know that I'll ever get it, but we'll see. You know, I try my best to post too, but I'm not always the best at it. But, you know, it is what it is. And your fans love you, and they're going to keep reaching out to you, and I'm sure that it'll get easier for you. And if nothing else, maybe you can have some help along the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think there's any help for me. I'm just saying. But so where are you planning a tour with this new album?
Yeah, I'm trying to. We're putting together dates right now. I don't have like really concrete stuff yet. Other than I'm going back to Europe again in late August.
That doesn't suck at all.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't suck. But we've been over there a lot, and I really want to get some more U.S. stuff going, and we are finally. But yeah, I'm going back over to Europe in late August, in Germany, and I think maybe the Netherlands. But yeah, you know, I want to hit the pavement and go. I'm ready to tour some.
That's awesome. Is there a place that you're looking forward to going the most?
I would like to. Honestly, I'd like to have some more stuff back on the West Coast. It's been a little bit, and I pretty much anytime I can go to like the Northeast, like Vermont area, like anytime I can get a show there, I'm very happy because Vermont is like my happy place.
Really? I've never heard that before.
I like that state a lot, and every time I've only been like 2 times maybe, but it's always been because I had a show, and it's just beautiful every time, and the atmosphere there is great. So I always want to make it up back that way.
Oh, that's great. Now I think maybe I need to actually go. I've never been, but you make it sound.
I mean, you have to go. It'll be the most expensive time to go, but it'll also be the best time to go. So go in like, October, or like maybe late September when the leaves are turning. It is everyone's always said like Vermont in the fall is the best thing in the world. It really is quite amazing. Like I didn't think I could be that blown away by it, but I was.
Wow. See, I was blown away by fall in New Jersey because in California we don't have a fall. Like there's no fall. We really don't have any seasons out there. We just have one. But yeah, so when I was out there and I saw, wow, leaves are different colors and there's like tons of them. It was great and it was beautiful.
Right. Too. It's really nice. Like I'm in South Carolina. I'm very close to the border of North Carolina, so I can get to the mountains really quick. Mm-hmm. That's kind of my go-to thing. But I don't know. It's just something about Vermont. They just have a certain mountain chain that just looks great. So.
Yeah, well, I will have to check that out for sure, and hopefully you'll get to go and play some shows there too, because, yeah, it's always fun to do what you love. But, so for fans that are going to see you at a show coming up soon, mm-hmm. what would you say to them? Like, what would you say to them to get them there at your show, or to describe what your album and everything is going to be like for those who haven't already pre-ordered it, haven't gotten it yet? What can they expect is the words that I am looking for.
Okay. I would say you should expect, it's kind of an Americana vibe. And a lot of the songs are pretty sad. I do quite a few sad songs. It's just my forte, I guess. And love songs, so you're going to get a good mix of that. But I don't know, I think especially like if these are fans that have heard the first record, or even just all the covers and none of my original stuff, I think you're just going to get a little better peek into who I am. I think this album sounds more like me than my first and just than other stuff I've done. I don't know. I just think I've kind of found a good little home that I can hopefully grow in the Americana kind of country scene. And I'm always looking to do new stuff. So I don't know. You might hear some sounds in there you may not have thought you would hear with my stuff. And hopefully they enjoy it. And hopefully I can see them at a show soon so I can actually perform it for them.
Absolutely. Now, do you ever get those messages from fans on your social media when you're going to be somewhere and they're telling you that they're going to be there? Do you ever find yourself looking for those fans that have reached out to you?
If it's been like if it was a Twitter update or something and their face was really visible, sometimes when I'm on stage I can look in the audience and I'm like, yep, that's you. Okay, just wondered.
I always wonder, what does that really feel like? Knowing somebody's going to be there and then being able to spot them, is it exciting?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting that anyone comes to the show. So any night that I have people at a show, that is exciting for me. But no, I think it's awesome. I mean, the fan base I have has been awesome to me. I really couldn't ask for more from them. They're obviously they they support me not only just through Pledge Music, but just with love. They're great. So well, I couldn't ask for better fans.
You have an amazing voice and you have an amazing ability to deliver your songs, emotionally. Not everybody can do it, as well. And, and I talk about that a lot because with artists that I see that can deliver an emotional song the right way and they can make you cry or they can make you laugh or whatever, when they can make you feel, that is so important. And not everybody can do that. You can be a great singer and have a great voice, but if you don't have that great emotional delivery to go with it, your song's not going to be great. Your performance isn't going to be fantastic. It's just going to be good. You know, so, and no disrespect. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody else, but there's just something extra special about that emotion. And everybody who is watching, who knows me, knows that is one of my big things is you got to connect, you got to feel. That's what makes it real.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's really what fans really want. They want to be able to feel.
That's what I mean, that's funny. It kind of sounds like you took that from my press release or something. I don't know, but but I know that's what I want. I want people, you know, with this record, I want people to feel things, and I have frequently said that, you know, like a lot of the music out there today, and I don't mean this in any bad way at all because it all has its place, but I think a lot of it out today almost provides as a distraction, you know, for us. Which again has its place. There are times I want to be distracted, but I don't know. I for me, like with my music, I want to make people feel those things they don't necessarily want to feel. I want them to, I don't know, live in that moment for a second, because for me as a music listener as well, growing up, that's how I dealt with everything. That's how I expressed myself, you know, and I was always the guy that would listen to the saddest song when I'm feeling the saddest I've ever felt. And you just revel in that for a minute because you kind of, I don't know, it's a part of us I think we try to shut off a lot, you know, and kind of stay away from. But I think it's good to kind of dive into those feelings. So, yeah, as long as a song can emotionally connect with someone, I'm doing my job.
Absolutely, and you're doing it well. And I mean, even your covers that I've seen, Chris Stapleton's, hold on, Far Away? No.
Oh, yeah. Far Away.
Far Away. That, oh my gosh. When I listened to that, your strength, you're just, wow. I was actually blown away. I couldn't believe how powerful you were on that. And I wasn't expecting it. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting it. And you kind of blew my mind with that one. And I was like, wow, you held that note, and it was just, I can't do anything like that. So I was thoroughly impressed.
He's a lot of fun to sing. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, is there anything else you want to tell fans before we go? And just so you know, when we do say goodbye and tell everybody to stay tuned, I need you to stick around so we can still chat for a minute. But is there anything else you want to tell fans?
I guess just that you can, you know, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on all my socials. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is all only one Noah. And then you can visit my website, noahguthrie.com, for a lot of the same details. And the album is out, The Valley.
That's right.
Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, all that stuff. Get it. Leave a review. I would love it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And we're definitely going to post links up for all you guys at home who are watching too, because you got to get it. It's The Valley. You got to get it. It's a great album, and, you know, everybody just needs to hear it. So share it with your friends too, guys. But until next time, you heard him. Follow him on social media. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.